Okay, so boom, having an obnoxious celly in the penitentiary. So it's early in the morning, right? And this guy do the same thing every morning. He wake up, he get straight on his knees before he make his bed, before he do anything else. He gonna say his prayers. After he get through saying his prayers, he gonna use the bathroom. After he get through use the bathroom, he gonna wash his face, he gonna brush his teeth, he probably gonna put some more deodorant on, he gonna do his morning ritual, he gonna turn his TV on, so he can watch the news, he gonna turn his lamp on. After he turn his lamp on, he gonna grab his tobacco, he gonna break it down into a cigarette. After he get through breaking that down to have his morning cigarette, he gonna grab his cup, he gonna grab his coffee, he gonna put him some coffee, put him a shot or two of coffee in there, and then this would always kind of frustrate him in the morning. His celly. By that time, he probably done looked up and realized his celly probably snoring super duper loud. He got his feet hanging off at the end of the bed, feet probably dusty as ever. He probably been eating in the bed because he normally get up in the night, go through a snack that he done bummed from somebody, and when he eat the snack, he try to put it under his bunk, under his mat, but it normally through the night it fall on the ground. So he realized it's a wrap on the ground, feet hanging out the end of the bed, and they always get into it. His celly really ain't never got nothing. He bum, he don't clean, none of that. So that's gonna be the morning frustration. So in the penitentiary, when you open your door in the morning, it's just like when you get out of your car on the town. If you playing that loud music, it's muffled a little bit. You can hear it outside, but you really can't hear it. But as soon as you open the door, it lets that music out and people can hear it. It's the same thing in the penitentiary. You could be in the cell knowing there's already some movement, because I promise you, as soon as you wake up in the morning in the penitentiary rules is gonna be in effect. Them folk gonna be playing dominoes at 8:30, 9. Playing spades, yelling, I got brown for green, showers. They gonna be doing all of that in the morning. So he gotta go to the microwave to warm this coffee up. And that's where him and his celly get into it. Every morning about the same thing. He hit the door. All that noise flood into the cell. His celly raise up out of the bunk, out from under the cover. Man, come on, celly, man, close the door, man. You see I'm up here asleep. And every morning his celly turn around and say, I'm not finna wait for you to wake up for me to go down here and make and warm my coffee up, celly. Man, just close the door, celly. So when he walk out, boom, close the door, he come downstairs. Of course, you gonna run into somebody who wanna chop it up with you. While he at the microwave, somebody pull up on him, you know what I'm saying, rap with him for a second, and here go the petty, obnoxious celly. He gonna get up out of the bunk, put his flip-flops on. First thing he probably noticed is his celly smoking got a cigarette rolled up. He probably gonna steal, literally, I ain't lying. He probably been doing this for 2-3 days just so it'll add up to a cigarette. He probably steal a couple of strings of tobacco out of the man's cigarette so he can make him a full one in 2-3 days. After that, he turned this man light off. He turns the TV all the way down, and then he go to look out. He see his celly down here making coffee. This how he gonna make him mad. He gonna put the violation up on the window. And when he put the violation up, that's automatically letting your celly know you using the bathroom. But you know this man was just probably finna run down here, warm his coffee back up, come up here, watch a little TV or whatever, grab his cigarette. You know you being petty, because when you see the violation up, you know you doing one or two things. You either using the phone or you using the bathroom. And it's early in the morning, so you trying to make it like you using the bathroom. So this man goes to use the bathroom. Now, out of respect in the penitentiary, you would think he would at least cover this man tobacco while he using the bathroom. He gonna use the bathroom, get up, brush his teeth, and obnoxious celly, just they nasty. He gonna spit in the sink. In the penitentiary, most people, they spit in the toilet and flush it. This man spit in the sink. It's gonna be toilet toothpaste in the sink. His celly knock on the door. Don't. Hey, Sally, man, I'm using the bathroom. He ain't even using the bathroom at this point. He just done got up and not flushed the toilet. He in here probably pacing the floor, going through his silly stuff, just being petty on purpose. And his celly tell him, man, at least cover up my brown while you using the bathroom. He say, all right. He don't even cover the man brown up. At this point, he frustrated outside the door. Somebody probably gonna see it and be like, man, what's up, man? Morning, man, morning. Like, man, what's up? You look like you, man, my silly, man. Tired of my silly. His silly probably here because in penitentiary, you know, them penitentiary ears is different. And you really want you want him to hear. You want him to know you sick of him. And man, what's up with your silly? Man, he nasty, man, don't clean up, man. Paper wraps on the floor when I wake up in the morning. And he's saying that to hopefully he get it and pick that paper up off the ground. He look down, see the paper, still don't pick it up. So by that time, he pushed the door, bah! He pushed the door, he like, man, come on, Sally. He like, man, I had to use the bathroom. He walk in the cell, first thing he noticed is, this man not only do he not pick up the paper wrap, he didn't cover up the tobacco while he was using the bathroom. He said, man, Sally, man, I told you, man, at least cover my tobacco up. His Sally say, man, my bad, Sally, I was on the toilet when you said I couldn't get out the toilet and go over and cover it up, my bad. By this time, they holler, child time. And of course, his Sally gonna go to child. So he leaving out of the cell to go to child, don't make the bed up, still ain't pick the paper wrap up. His Sally holler, man, Sally, you ain't gonna make your bed up? He turn around, he looking at him, he looking back, they looking at each other. Man, ain't no grown man gonna tell me when to make my bed, bro. I come and do that when I get back. So he go to child, Sally frustrated as ever. He get his cigarette, fire his cigarette up, he sit there, pull the book out, as he always read. Commercial break me, please. If you ain't got the book, go get the book. JTB3.org. It's on sale right now for $12.99. Y'all know what time it is. So he go reading his book, he smoking his cigarette, he sitting here chilling, he watching the news a little bit, and of course, they come back from child. In penitentiary, when you come back from child, eventually, a little bit after that, they finna call school call. This man come in, his celly, man, what's up? They put their head down there for child. Man, same old, same old, same old, same old. He like, oh, that what's up? They holler, school call. Now, when they go to school a little bit after that, they gonna do an inspection. Your cell got to be in compliance. This man leaves out of the cell, still don't make his bed, and don't pick up that wrap. And that's disrespectful in the penitentiary. When he leave out, his celly don't even say nothing, because he know what time it is when the inspection comes. They come through for inspection while this man is went to his job or school or whatever. He's standing outside the door. The officer look in the cell, see the bed ain't made, and say, man, your celly, they call on the radio and tell him he need to come back to the place so he can make his bed up. Get what? When he come back in, him and his celly get into it. Man, what's up, celly, man? You could have fixed my bed. Yeah, what he tell him? Man, I'm not finna fix no grown man bed up, man. You tripping. And then you leaving paper wrap. He was like, man, you could have picked that up, celly, man. You being petty. So they get in each other's face. They going at it, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever being said or whatever, right? Couple days go by. He sick of them. He filling out paper. He trying to holler at the officer, get a cell change. And look, he one of these dudes that he set everything up a certain way. So his lotion is a certain way, his toothbrushes, his deodorant, his toothpaste, everything is, you know what I'm saying? He know if something get moved in his cell, somebody, his celly in here doing something he ain't got no business doing. So after he done tried to get the move done, holler at people, talk to his celly, ain't none of this working. One day he said like, man, let me break down for a shower. He step out of the cell, boom, boom, he break down, he go to the shower. When he come back from the shower, of course, his celly step out of the cell out of respect. This man go in the cell, keep in mind, he ain't got no hygiene, he using his celly stuff. But when he grabbing the stuff, he ain't thinking his celly got his stuff sitting up here a certain way. So he just using it, boom, putting it back up here. So after he get dressed for the shower, after he get dressed after the shower, he come back out of the cell. His cellie go in the cell and peep his stuff been moved around. So he grab, he look at it, he uses lotion, he uses deodorant. So he sit it on the shelf by the TV. He come straight out and said, "Hey, cellie." His cellie come back to the cell. He said, "Man, what you got going on?" He said, "Like, what you talking about?" He said, "Man, you using my stuff." And when he say that, he throw the lotion at him, and he said, "Man, then you using my deodorant?" He throw the deodorant at his cellie. Man, cellie, man, you got me messed up. So they start going back and forth. He was like, "Man, cellie, man, you could have asked me, but man, you putting on my deodorant, you don't clean up, you nasty, all this and that." And then his cellie at that point, "Man, who you call it nasty?" His cellie go in his mouth. As soon as he go in the mouth, they get to tussling in the cell. People hear what's going on. They come back looking in the door. And then at that point, when they get through fighting, he says, "Man, you got to get up out of here, cellie. Man, you got to get up." He started grabbing his bedroll. He throw the bedroll at the door. Ain't nothing else he got to throw at the door because he ain't got nothing. "Man, you got to get it." "Man, I ain't going nowhere, cellie." At this point, he just pushed the door open and said, "Man, you got to get up out of here, cellie." Up the knife on him. Penitentiary rules is in effect. You ain't never been to the penitentiary before? Listen, I advise you to never go. Because cleanliness is the next thing to godliness. And if you get a cellie that's nasty, disrespectful, obnoxious, I'm talking about listen, you ain't gonna like that cellie. And that cellie gonna put you in the position to almost get you some more time because they gonna try to run you out of the cell before you run them out. So when he up that blade and let him know, at that point you gotta consider, if I go to sleep in here one more time and that paper wrap fall on the floor and my dusty feet and my nasty little self is sitting up here asleep, he might poke on me. Penitentiary rules in effect.